Hey everybody, this is Matt here. In this video I'm going to demonstrate adding the soft wipe up transition to videos in Clipchamp. To video clips in Clipchamp, I should say. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click this create a new video, start from scratch icon here. As you can see, I'm in the home area here, but I want to enter the video editing area, so I'm now going to click this create a new video, start from scratch icon here. Alright, now that brought me into the video editing area, but well, before I do anything now, I'm just simply going to title this project. I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click in this input box here to title the project. Okay, perfect. I've titled my project. You can see there, soft wipe up transition. Perfect. Now you can see before I import media here, I just want to show you all this. I'm going to click the size icon here, which is over the preview pane in the center of the screen. When I mouse over the size icon, you can see the alt text there, change aspect ratio. I'm going to click the size icon now, and you can see I have access to several aspect ratios, but I want to make sure wide is checked. Wide, 16:9. You can see that's best for YouTube and streaming sites. Yes, my video clips that I'm going to be using are 1920 by 1080, so they are full HD, and they are also widescreen, 16:9. So I'm going to click that to make sure it's checked. Excellent. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the left of the screen and click the import media icon there to import my media. I'm going to click it now. Now, of course, I have to navigate to my folder. Obviously, whichever folder you're keeping your video files in on your hard drive is up to you, but I'm going to click the desktop here on the left. So this prompt box here, see the word desktop, I'm going to click it now. Now I'm going to double click sample clips. I'm going to double click Clipchamp, and I'm going to now double click soft wipe up transition there. So I'm double click it now. I'm going to click the one on the left, and I'm going to hold down the control key and click the one on the right. Perfect, they're both selected and ready to be imported. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click the open icon on the bottom right of the prompt box. I'm going to click it now. Excellent. Now you can see they have been imported. It's important to remember that they've only been imported, okay? They haven't exactly been really uploaded. Clipchamp.com here is really only referring to the files which are stored in the originating folder. So that's good to remember. Make sure you remember that. You should try to keep them backed up. Obviously, what's most important is your finished export of your video project. But if you want to hang on to them for a while, you might want to keep, if you want to hang on to the project for a while, you may want to keep those video files in the originating folder. Okay, now I want to add them to the timeline there. I could click one and drag it down, but I'm simply going to add it by clicking the plus sign there. Okay, so on the bottom right corner of the clip on top there, I'm going to click it now, the plus sign, add the timeline. I'm going to click it now. Perfect. Now you can see the position indicator is perfectly positioned at the end. I'm ready to add the second clip. I'm now going to click the plus sign on the bottom right corner of the clip there on bottom. We'll click it now. Excellent. Now you can see we can't see both of these clips very well. So I'm going to now show you this handy trick down here on the bottom right of the screen. You can see these four icons: zoom out timeline, zoom in timeline, fit timeline, and collapse timeline. The one that I need right now is zoom out timeline. That's the magnifying glass with the minus sign on it. Yes, that's the icon that looks like a magnifying glass with a minus sign on it. So I'm going to begin clicking that now. Excellent. Now I've totally zoomed out here. And now how about we simply watch these two clips before I add the transition between them, so we can compare them in the end. So I'm going to click that seek to start icon there under the preview pane. And now I'm going to click the play icon so we can watch these two clips together. Nifty. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the left of the screen and find the transitions icon. Okay, here it is here. I'm going to click the transitions icon. I could click in the search box there and simply search, but I'm going to scroll down. That's all I'm going to do here today. I'm going to scroll down. And here it is here, the soft wipe up transition. I'm going to click it and drag it down and place it between both of these clips. You can see there, add transition. I'm going to drop it now. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Now before we watch this video project with the transition edit, how about I simply merge both files into a longer video? To do this, I'm going to have to export the project. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click the export icon here in the upper right. I'm going to click it now. Okay, we can see we have several video options, and the video quality here, you can see your video will export as an MP4 file. Okay, perfect. And we have the option of 480p for drafts, 720p smaller file size faster export, 1080p high quality, that's the one I'm going to need, 4K ultra high definition. You can see HD there, but you can see the message there says your video has no 4K media. Okay, 4K is not relevant to this project because both clips were full HD 1920 by 1080 clips. Also, 4K is also not really relevant because we can't access that until we purchase Clipchamp Premium. You can purchase Clipchamp Premium in the form of a yearly subscription, which runs about $130 Canadian. Okay, certainly as of the time I made this video, it's about 130 bucks Canadian. Okay, we also have audio only. We can export only the audio from your project, and GIF for videos 15 seconds or less. A GIF isn't a video file, it's simply an animated image which you can place on a social media page or on a web page, okay? But now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click that 1080p to begin the export. 1080p HD, high quality. I'm going to click it now to start the export. Alright, awesome. That was nifty. Now you can see up here in the upper right corner, soft wipe up transition made with Clipchamp has downloaded. It's downloaded to my downloads folder. Be mindful of that when you're doing your projects and you export them. You may have a second copy in your downloads folder. That's not that bad, but nonetheless, I think it's better to save to your computer. But I think it's more important to know how to save to your computer, so I'm going to click the Save to Your Computer icon here. And I'm going to navigate to my folder. Okay, here it is here, soft wipe up transition in Clipchamp sample clips. I'm going to double click it. And we can see the file name there, soft wipe up transition made with Clipchamp. I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click the save icon there on the bottom right of the prompt box. Okay, excellent. Now I'm going to minimize the window, the browser window here. Oh, sorry about that. I left my password keeper open again. That's why I blurred that. I've left that open a couple times in these videos now. So now I'm going to double click sample clips here. Double click Clipchamp. I'm going to double click soft wipe up transition here. And here's my video file, soft wipe up transition made with Clipchamp. I'm going to double click it now so we can watch it in the media player. Alright, that was nifty. I'm going to close the media player window. That's Windows Media Player there. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool player, but whichever player you guys use is up to you. And close the folder window. Now I'm going to maximize the browser window again to show you a couple neat facts about Clipchamp. So now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up. You can see we're back here now in the export area. But I'm going to move the mouse pointer up to the upper right and click the Keep Editing icon here. I'm going to click it now. Okay, perfect. That brought us back to the video editing area. So now I could begin making more edits. I could add a filter or an effect or some text, but I don't want to do that right now. Also, I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here, and you see this Clipchamp up here in the upper left. I'm going to click that now. And that brought me back to the home area. Okay, that's where the projects are stored. Okay, I'm going to scroll down, and here you can see it here now. Soft wipe up transition. I'm going to click it now to enter the editing area again. Okay, awesome. Now I can make some more edits. I could add text or an effect or a filter, whatever I choose, but I don't want to do that right now, obviously. Okay, remember this is the free online desktop version of Clipchamp that I'm using here. You can find Clipchamp at clipchamp.com. Remember, the programmers may change features, move features, or remove features entirely. Try to be patient when using it. Try to stay calm when using it. Other than that, I think it's seriously an awesome program. It's really awesome. Feel free to ask questions in the YouTube comment section. I'll answer all I can. And thank you all very much for watching, and thank you all so very much for your time.